So, why I came here to do this is because one else come up to me and they forgot how special they are because of what the law school can do to you. And Stanford's a really good law school in terms of the stress that people go through, but a lot of 1Ls forget. And like, so I say happen to speed, but it makes sense because you're in high school and it's like, do the paper, do the sport, do the community service, take the SAT, it'll be good when you get to college. You get to college, you're like, nope, not yet. Now you gotta do the internship, get the thesis, get the recommendations, do a research thing, the LSAT now even harder, and then you're gonna get to law school and it's fine, but get to a good law school with luck. So you get to a law school, and now you've made it, but they say, no, you didn't make it. You didn't make it because you gotta get the A's, you gotta do the journal, you gotta do the law review, you gotta get the clerkship, always the clerkship. Can't just be any clerkship, it's gotta be a circuit clerkship. Can't just be any circuit clerkship, it's gotta be a feeder judge. Can't just be any feeder judge, has to get to a Supreme Court justice whose ideology agrees with my ideology and puts me on the cases. So after that I said, this is why people are upset, because this is nuts. And so I was telling Mary Zal, I gotta talk to these. Now, do we have, is the music working? Do we have Mahalia? Can we see if this is working? Fantastic, thank you, Mary. Now, when I say, may the church say amen, I want you to say amen, and I'm gonna wait for you. Say, when may the church say amen. Amen. Thank you, Lord Jesus, we've got a congregation, thank you. Now the song that you are listening to right now is sung by Mahalia Jackson. And she is singing How I Got Over. And the song is very near and dear in the African American community because it directly preceded the I Have a Dream speech in the 19th grade March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. And I chose this song because these one-ups have got to know that they are going to make it to the promised land. And that is 2L year. And so I have entitled this sermon, 2L year is coming. You are going to get there. And I want to say quickly that I've been where you've been. I felt hard where you felt hard. It was a hard year. In fact, as many of you know, years ago I lost my dear daddy man. It was a hard loss. You could say the man was a very good attorney. You could say he went to law school in Cambridge, Massachusetts. But this sermon is not about that. Because this sermon is about getting over. And I'm going to need your help, 1Ls, 2Ls, all Ls. We're not going to take an L. When I say, and I point at you, I want you to say with me, 2L year is coming. Can you do that? Can you help me with that? So when I point at you right now, I want you to say, 2L year is coming. Can you help me? Don't leave me up here alone. We're going to try it again. I'll do it again. 2L year is coming. Thank you. 1Ls, I'm going to begin. I'm going to begin. If you ever fought the hypo, but the hypo won, 2L year is coming. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. What else? If you ever took an issue spotter, but you can't spot no issues, that pattern looks just fine to you. 2L year is coming. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. What else? If you're ever in the library over there on the second floor printing out an outline in the so-called teaming room, but you ain't got no team. Let me say this, 2L year is coming. What else? What else? If you're ever caught in class, cold call, and you didn't even know that class had a panel system, 2L year is coming. Let me say this, 1Ls. It doesn't matter if you have a problem set or a set of problems. Because 2L year is going to get here, and I'm going to take it from here, 1Ls. As the Loaded Lux would say, it's a hip-hop reference, they're going to get this one. Now, thank you, someone knew that, thank you. Because I'm here to testify 1 second. The reason why 1L year is so hard is not only because of what happens inside the classroom, but what happens outside the classroom. Can someone back me up? Can somebody testify? Can I get an amen? Thank you. Your preacher went to one single bar review last year, and in the 10 minutes I was there, I didn't see everything these 1Ls are up against. Because you might see that special somebody, and you try to extend your personal jurisdiction. That's right. That's right. I said you tried to practice your oral advocacy. That's right. I said you try to show them what I like to call that due process. But all you get is a 12B6. That's a motion to dismiss. That means it wasn't even plausible. Hashtag football. In other words, you read getting to maybe, but you only got to never. Now, hold on. You can wallow in a pit of depression, of degradation, of dilapidation, of distraction, of demolishment, or you can do what I like to do and get back up and go forum shopping. Glory, hallelujah. So many venues, so little time. Thank you, Jesus. So if you've been listening to me, you know that what I've really been saying in a multitude of ways is that you are going to make it. I don't care if you're an H or a P. I don't care if you're a restricted class. I don't care if you failed the course. You are going to get there. And that's the good news, Your Honors. Now, I wish I could stay here longer. But the truth of the matter is, I'm in the middle of a Netflix documentary on Antarctica. I got to get back to it. It's buffering. What's going on down there is absolutely chilling. But I leave you in good hands and in good stead. I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you on Tinder. Thank you.